So there's a huge buzz going around the internet right now. And it's one of those things that sounds almost too big to be true. The headline you're seeing everywhere is this: Amazon, the biggest online store on the planet, might be getting ready to accept a new kind of digital money called Pi. This isn't just a small update. If it's real, it could be a massive shift in how we think about paying for things online. Imagine adding that new gadget to your cart, heading to checkout, and seeing an option to pay with a cryptocurrency you've been mining on your phone. It's a pretty wild thought, and it's got a lot of people talking, speculating, and getting seriously excited about what could be coming next. The whole thing feels like a major tech rumor, the kind that gets dissected on forums and in late-night Discord channels. It's the intersection of two giants in their respective fields. On one side you have Amazon, a company that has fundamentally changed the way we shop for everything. On the other, you have Pi Network, a project that has been quietly building a massive user base with the promise of making cryptocurrency accessible to everyone. For the millions of people who have been part of the Pi Network, this is the moment they've been waiting for. They've been patiently tapping a button on their phones every day, accumulating Pi coins with the hope that one day, those coins would have real-world value. So, let's dive into it. Before we get into the Amazon side of things, we need to start with the basics. What is Pi Network? At its core, Pi is a digital currency project with a very specific goal: to make cryptocurrency easy for everyone to get into. If you've ever tried to understand Bitcoin or Ethereum, you know it can get complicated fast: mining rigs and complex software. Pi Network wanted to change all that. Their main idea was to let people mine or earn Pi coins directly from their smartphones with minimal effort and without draining their battery. You download the Pi Network app, create an account, open the app once every 24 hours, and tap a button to prove you're an active user. By doing this, you contribute to the network, and in return, you earn Pi coins at a set rate. The project was started by a team of Stanford graduates. They wanted to build a secure, decentralized, user-friendly digital currency. Their strategy was to build a massive community first, get a lot of people holding Pi, then build the marketplace and the value around it later on. The project has been in an enclosed mainnet phase for a while now, active on its own blockchain but not yet listed on public exchanges. You can't trade Pi for dollars or Bitcoin just yet. Instead, the focus has been on building apps and utilities within the Pi ecosystem, allowing pioneers to use their Pi for goods or services among themselves. It has built a global user base numbered in the tens of millions, people who are holding Pi and are deeply invested in its success. They call themselves pioneers, and for many, Pi is the social experiment that could change how value is distributed. Now for the main event, the news that's causing all this excitement. Reports and rumors have been circulating with increasing intensity, suggesting a major integration between Pi Network and Amazon. According to unconfirmed reports, Amazon may officially recognize Pi as a payment method. Visual, mock-up. Amazon checkout showing Pay with Pi alongside Visa and MasterCard. Shoppers would be able to select Pi at checkout, just like selecting a credit card or a gift card. The rumored launch date has been a moving target, with speculation tied to Pi's transition to open mainnet. The specifics are still murky, typical for a big leak. Some sources claim a direct collaboration between Amazon and the Pi core team, a dedicated payment gateway. Other versions suggest an indirect integration through a third-party crypto payment processor. Amazon wouldn't hold Pi directly. As of today, August 24, 2025, there is no official announcement, no announcement from Amazon, no announcement from the Pi core team. Information comes from community leaders, developer test sites, and anonymous inside sources. This is classic tech buzz, but the volume and detail of the claims give it weight. Whether direct or indirect, the core idea stays the same. Pi coins could be used to buy millions of Amazon products if integration actually happens. So let's imagine this rumor is true and the feature goes live. How would it actually work for an everyday Amazon shopper? You'd start by shopping on Amazon just like you always do. You'd find your item, let's say a new pair of headphones, and add it to your cart. You would then proceed to the checkout page. Shipping info is unchanged. The new step appears on the payment selection screen. Your saved credit cards, debit cards, gift card balance, and a new option, Pay with Pi. When you select this option, the system would need to connect to your Pi wallet. One possibility is Amazon prompts you to log into your Pi account through a secure pop-up window. Another, more likely method would be using the Pi browser app on your smartphone to scan a QR code. Your Pi wallet would display the transaction details, total cost in dollars or euros, and the equivalent amount in Pi based on an agreed exchange rate. You then confirm within your Pi app with a password, fingerprint, or Face ID. After you confirm, Pi Network processes the transaction on its blockchain, often in a few seconds. Once verified, Amazon's system receives confirmation, and your order shows "Thank you" or "Order confirmed." You get confirmation email, the package is packed and shipped. From the user's perspective, it would feel like just another digital payment, but behind the scenes, it's powered by a new financial technology linking wallet, gateway, and retailer systems. An Amazon Pi integration sounds incredible. It would provide millions of Pi users with massive, undeniable utility for the coins they've accumulated. However, there are real problems. Pi is not yet traded on open exchanges, so establishing a stable exchange rate is extremely difficult. A volatile price could cause buyers remorse and financial risk for both shoppers and Amazon. Technically, Pi would need to prove it can handle enormous transaction volume. Any slowdowns would be disastrous. Regulatory differences across countries also present massive compliance challenges for a global rollout. These are fundamental challenges that would need solving before a partnership of this scale could launch successfully. Next, what the community and experts are saying. The reaction to these rumors has been exactly what you'd expect. Explosive and divided. Within the Pi Network community, sentiment is overwhelmingly positive, bordering on euphoric. Longtime pioneers see this as the logical conclusion of a community-first strategy. Moderators are reminding people the news is still unconfirmed, while sharing in the optimism. Outside experts are skeptical, pointing to lack of official confirmations and valuation problems. Can Pi's blockchain handle Amazon-scale traffic? Many doubt it. The prevailing view: celebrate Pi's massive user base, but treat the rumors with a healthy dose of skepticism until verified. Finally, a look at what this all could mean for the future of commerce. Regardless of whether the Amazon and Pi Network rumor turns out to be true, the fact that it's being discussed at scale tells us something about the future. We are on the verge of a major evolution in e-commerce and digital payments. Using digital currency earned on a phone to purchase from a global retailer is a powerful shift toward everyday crypto. If integration happens, it would set a massive precedent. Other retailers like Walmart, eBay, Alibaba would pay attention. That would spark competition in payment processing, challenging legacy players like Visa and MasterCard. It could accelerate financial inclusion. Many without banking access have smartphones. Pi could give them access to global commerce. This raises questions about the nature of value. Community-created value realized via marketplace utility. A decentralized vision, value distributed across millions, is the core promise of Web3. Seeing it on a platform as mainstream as Amazon would be a landmark, proof these ideas work in the real world. Other retailers would likely follow, sparking broader adoption. The lines between social networks, digital communities, and e-commerce are blurring. Social commerce plus crypto equals sign new possibilities. The Pi Amazon story, real or not, is a narrative of convergence. Commerce, crypto, and community. It's a signpost for where we're headed, and the next big disruption might be a single tap on a smartphone away. If you found this useful, subscribe for updates. We'll follow this story and bring verified announcements as they happen.